Eyeshadow. Thanks for coming to my YouTube channel. And right now you're just seeing me using my e.l.f. flathead brush and my LA Girl concealer in medium beige. And I'm just using this concealer as a base and primer so my eyeshadows can have something to go on top of. And I was showing you the wrong blue out of this box of crayons palette. So I put an X there to make sure you see the right color. It's the color beneath it. But I'm using my Morphe Brushes E18 brush to pretty much pack that on. When you're doing a halo, you really want to create more of a spear shape. So you're seeing me going in a certain motion from my outer corner of my eye into my crease area, going close to that inner eye area, as you can see as so. And I'm lightly packing. When you're dealing with blues, reds, and blacks, you really want to kind of just go lightly because it's so easy to make a mistake and not be able to come back from it. So that is why I'm going in so many different times. And I'm also making sure it's really defined and it's the color that I really, really want. And I'm also blending it a little bit out as so. And now I'm going back into that same palette to get the correct color. So I'm using this E22 Morphe brush to blend that blue, which is the right blue too, by the way. So that blue out a little more. I'm trying to create a gradient effect, or it's just seem like it's one color, but it's different shades. I started with, of course, a medium blue, and now I'm going into a lighter blue. And now you can see I am going into a darker blue. And I'm just using my e.l.f. crease brush to blend that on the outer corner first. And as you can see, I'm going beneath the medium blue. And I'm creating that gradient effect. You can see where the lighter blue is on top, the medium blue is in the middle, and this darker blue is on the bottom. And I'm doing the same measurements. I'm going in the same space as before, just a little below. And this is just to define that halo even more. This kind of reminds me of like a cut crease situation, but a little different. And of course, everybody does their halos a little different, but this is a technique that I actually found from this girl named Katie. I'll have her link in the description if you're interested, because she has a video up for hooded eyes. And I'm now going into Jeffree Star and Shane Dawson collab palette to the Controversy palette, by the way, to use What's the Tea. And that's just going to be my transition shade that I'm using to blend everything out as so. And I went back in using that LA Girl concealer to now define where I want my halo to form. And what I am doing is making sure that it, of course, looks similar to my other eye and that it's going into where my crease is. But I'm slightly making small strokes at first so I don't mess up the beautiful work that I just created. Yes, so I'm now just defining this halo a little more so I know where I want the halo to be. Right now, I know it's looking like a cut crease, but trust me, it's gonna all come together. This is an awesome technique that Katie showed me on her YouTube channel. Again, definitely check it out in the description box. It is amazing how you can mimic like a cut crease, but end up creating the perfect halo still too. So I'm loving this technique. Okay, so I'm going into this map book to use that white shadow, and I'm using my hands, and yes, they are clean. I'm applying that on my mobile lid to set it in place. And I am now about to define this halo. So now you can see it kind of coming together. I'm using those same brushes from before in the same colors. I'm actually starting with the darker shade first, that darker blue on the outer corner, inner corner of the eye first, because like a halo, it is going from darker to medium to light, and you'll really start to see how this is all defining itself and how that cut crease just really made it easier than if you just would have put those shadows there and didn't have to cut it right in the middle. So I love this technique. But I went into the Box of Crayon palette and used a pretty blue shimmer. And I'm just using my Sephora concealer brush to apply on that medium shade and that light blue shade to kind of just blend them together too. When you apply these shadows on top of each other, it does help get that gradient effect and it blends very well. And I just used the Diet Cola and Wrench in the Controversy palette to apply in the very center of my mobile lid. And I did do my foundation off camera. There's a foundation routine if you click the cards. And I just mimicked the same shadows from my crease on my bottom waterline. And yes, right now you're just seeing me show you my Astrology Trendz wear. And yes, I'm in partnership with them, so you can use my discount code if you are all about that astrology zodiac life and want to rock some fashion forward pieces. Definitely check the description box below. Yes, I am feeling myself, honey. Thank you so much for watching.